All right, start your day off right with a healthy and delicious breakfast.
Dina is in the Kitchen Mart kitchen learning how to make pumpkin spice protein oats.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of everything this morning.
Okay.
Alina
Little
Basaraba.
switch.
Yes, we're doing a little switch. Alina is with Finello Fitness, and we have gone out to her studio before because she is an incredible personal trainer as well. But you have a cookbook.
Yes, and it's right here. I brought it. We're actually doing, this is going to be one of the recipes that we will be testing, but yeah.
Look at this. Everything pumpkin spice cookbook, people.
It is PSL season.
It is.
It is 100%. Thank God the weather is coming down.
Yes, I know. Okay, so you're a mama. You know what it's like to get kids out the door quickly in the morning.
Yes.
And all they want is the carbs, but you got to pack in the protein. So tell us what you're going to make this morning.
Protein is important for everybody.
Yes.
And over here we have this glorious, very good smelling. Can you smell?
Yes, I can.
How good this is. 22 grams of protein,
What?
5-minute cookie.
Okay, did you say 5-minute cookie?
Yes, 5-minute
Okay,
cookie. We have the air fryer. We're gonna test it out.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's put it together.
Okay.
First ingredient is oats. One of the things that I practice in all of my recipes, as I have been creating them for over a decade, is I always use natural whole grain sources of carbohydrates. So
Okay.
instead of using white flour, this is a really healthy, quick little swap around.
Okay.
So we got 35 grams of oats.
Okay.
And what's gonna hold this cookie together is half a ripe banana. So we are just gonna mash it right inside over here. And I have a food scale because all the recipes, I just go by grams.
Okay.
So we have 50 grams. I like to take this
A
part
little
out.
chunk of the bottom out. Okay.
Yes. So we have oats, we have the banana, and where comes the protein? The protein comes from this incredible protein powder. So I call this is my magic protein for all baking.
Okay.
So this is First Form protein powder. We actually sell them at our studio. We have like a little shop.
Not all protein powders created the same.
Not all protein powders.
Yes.
They will not bake the same.
Yeah.
You will not have the same results for texture and flavor.
Okay.
So this is a huge one, and we're putting 25 grams of that right inside of this cookie mix.
See, the fact that you're weighing things, this is fancy. This is why I don't bake, though, because I'm not as precise, and you need to get it right.
Well, when you want your macros right,
Yes.
and you care about that,
Yes.
you do need to put everything through scale.
Yes, and actually do
And
macros.
You get used to it. Yes.
Macros.
Macros. Your carbs, proteins, and
How
fats,
was
they're
that?
crucial.
macros.
Okay, and then we're gonna
West Coast macros.
we're gonna put some peanut butter. Of course, who does not love a good creamy peanut
And not
butter?
the creamy, not the nutty kind.
Not the nutty kind,
Okay.
and not the one that has a bunch of bad ingredients. in
Oh,
it.
right.
So
You
right
want
here,
just
this
the
is
peanut butter.
just the organic peanut butter. Has peanuts, salt, and
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
So we have 1 tablespoon of it right in there.
Then you start mashing.
And you just start mashing. You just start putting this together. And we did not forget about our main ingredient in here.
Which
How
is?
can it be the chocolate chip cookies?
Oh my gosh, the chocolate.
Without the chocolate.
true. Okay.
And not any type of chocolate. We have Lily's chocolate chips. So everything I do, I just really want to make sure that it's no sugar, like no
Okay.
refined
No
carbohydrate.
added sugars.
Yeah, no added
Okay.
sugars.
Okay.
So we have the Lily chocolate chips, which is sweetened with stevia, a natural sugar-free sweetener that's
Okay.
not gonna
You have about a
get
minute
your-
left.
Yeah, and we're gonna put those chocolate chips right in. I already weighed them out. It's
Okay.
15 grams. We're just gonna go right in.
So then you're gonna just stick it right in the air fryer.
Right
and-
into the air fryer, and air fryer 5 minutes.
Okay. And it's in the air fry setting. How hot are you doing?
350.
350.
Yes,
Okay, 350 for 5 minutes.
350.
Okay, so you put this in the air. You
Yes.
could do it all as one clump, right?
Yes, you just you put it
Okay.
into the air fryer, but we want to, we did this right
Yes.
before the set.
I know. I
and
want to try.
You
It
have to try
smells
it. It's
so
still
good.
warm.
It does. And
Here.
actually, it smells like healthy oatmeal. Like it smells like I'm just gonna go have my oatmeal in the morning, and it's not gonna be this delicious treat.
So I came over to do the news,
That's
and I
what it
was like,
smells
what
like.
is that smell of? It's
Okay,
amazing.
I'm cheating and getting the inside of the goo.
Yes.
Get the goop.
I mean,
Get the
that's
goop.
the whole thing. Let's just break it. I mean, get this part right here, the goo.
The goo.
Oh my gosh,
That
that's
looks
delicious.
melty and
It's
And it's
oaty.
warm.
It's warm. It's not too sweet. I actually don't taste the peanut butter as strong as I thought I would. It's delicious. It's like perfectly
And you
balanced.
can do almond butter as well. Like if you're not into peanut butter, you can do almond butter instead.
almond
But
butter.
it's so healthy. It's gonna keep you satiated for like 3-4 hours at least. Not gonna spike up your blood sugar level.
And you know what, my kids, They're not even gonna know this is healthy because it's that good. Okay, how can people find you and your cookbook?
Fitnello.com.
Delicious.
Just you go to fitnello.com and I have my cookbooks there and all of the recipes. Instagram, I have Fitnello_nutrition. I have a bunch of even this one right here. I have like a 20-second reel how to do that.
Mom, we had cookies for breakfast.
I was going to say that recipe is in your book.
The recipe, this particular recipe is not in this book, but I do have a book coming at the end of the year.
Okay. But it's on your Instagram. I'm going to need that.
It's all on the Instagram.
Okay, come try.
I'm going to need that.
You're gonna have to come try this. Thank you so much. That is so good. High five, my friend.
Thank you.
And we're gonna actually have some more fun recipes coming up in the 10 o'clock hour.
fun.
Yes. You're not gonna want to miss it. I'm just gonna keep eating though.
I want some too.
Yeah.
Get in there.
I'm coming over as soon as we go to break.
And good day, Sacramento. We have Alina Bessaraba with us this morning, and she is the owner of and founder of Fitnello Fitness. And I have gone to her studio a couple of times. A wonderful studio, really supporting women getting their bodies to the place where you feel like you're in a good spot, but also getting a good spot for our tummies.
Yes. Yes.
So you have a cookbook, which I love, Everything
Yes.
Pumpkin Spice, the cookbook. And now you're actually going to show us what you can make with some of the pumpkin spice.
So this recipe is actually directly from the cookbook.
Okay.
And it's overnight oats, high protein oats, pumpkin spice. So
Okay.
I'm actually going to have you try, and we're going to talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
So what's really
So
neat.
you serve these cold, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are served cold. You can mix it if you want. What's really nice about this particular recipe is that you can make 4 servings, put them in a mason jar, and just pop them out of the fridge on the day of that you need to fly out of the house, because we're always on the fly, we're always on the go.
Okay, this is delicious. It is not too pumpkin-y and it is not too sweet. It is like perfect. And the
Yes.
texture is like a little gritty from the oat. Ooh,
Yes.
that's delicious.
Yes,
Okay,
and-
how'd you make it?
Okay, I'm gonna show you how to make it. I have all my ingredients here measured out. This serves 4 servings. It has 120 grams of quick oats, 40 grams of chia seeds, which is really good for your gut health. And we're gonna do our main ingredient is the pumpkin spice latte protein powder.
I didn't know they made a pumpkin spice latte protein. What if someone doesn't have the pumpkin spice latte protein
They
powder?
just go to Fitnello and they get it.
And you can get it there.
Yes.
Look at that, how easy. Just go over there.
And if you don't want to drive to Rockland, just go online and order it.
Perfect.
So we have 3 scoops of the protein powder, and
Okay.
that's what makes every serving 25 grams of protein or more. We know.
25 grams.
Yes, in this little jar,
Wow.
and because we know how important protein is,
Yes.
it keeps our muscles nice and full, and it keeps us satiated.
Yes.
And
yes.
it helps to really regulate our insulin.
And keeps the blood sugar from spiking. I mean,
yeah.
you don't have those highs and high, the crashes, the super high crash after you eat sugar. You don't get
Yes.
that.
And when people say like, I don't have time to make breakfast, well, that's your answer right here.
Yes.
And then we're gonna cut a banana right in there.
Okay.
And
And then you put all this in the refrigerator. How long can it stay in the fridge?
up to 5 days.
Okay,
Which
so you
is
can
really
make
nice.
5 at a time on a Sunday,
Yes,
and then you're
on a
set.
Sunday you can make this. You can double it up and make 8, and then have your kids eat this, have your husband eat this. I mean, it's everyone loves this recipe.
Oh my gosh, it's
And
so
our
good.
last ingredient that we're gonna do, and you can omit that if you don't want peanut butter, but you can do almond butter just for some healthy fats.
And more protein.
And
which we
more
love.
protein. And then we're gonna mix all that up with, I'm using cashew milk. It's just very low calorie, 25 calories per cup.
Okay.
Versus say oat milk, it's 160 calories per cup.
right.
And it has a lot of added sugar.
Yes.
So this has no sugar at all.
Okay, I love
And
it.
yeah, so you just, it can be ready to eat as soon as 3 hours. So
Okay.
I actually made these early in the morning today.
Can I have that one back?
Yes, you can absolutely have
Where
that
can
one.
people find you, Alina, and how can they order if they don't already have the protein?
Fitnello.com. So just www.fitnello.com and on Instagram, Fitnello_.
And your book's on there too.
Yes.
Okay.
So they can
Okay.
buy my book on my website.
This is delightful. Can you just make breakfast for me every day?
Just stop by Fitnello and
Okay.
get it.
Look at that. Okay, Alina Bessaraba, thank you so much. We're also going to make sure we've got all her info linked up to ours. Happy
you.
pumpkin spice season. This
Yes.
is so good.
Pumpkin spice everything.
Thank you.
Enjoy.